Everyone, it's Josh here from teachyourselfwebsites.com. Today I want to show you how you can profile the performance of your plugins that you've got installed. Quite often a source of a WordPress site slowing down is because you've got too many plugins installed, or if there is one or two plugins that are actually bringing the rest of them down, really slowing down your site. Which is quite often the case. It'll only be one or two bad eggs that spoil it for the rest. So the plugin I want to show you today is called P3 Plugin Performance Profile. It's something that's put out by GoDaddy and Starfield Tech, and yeah, it's a really neat plugin for testing how your plugins perform on your blog. So to install the plugin, you just go to your WordPress dashboard, go to plugins and add new. Do a search for P3 Profiler and hit install on that and activate. So the way this plugin works is that it tests your website with some fake visitors to determine what plugins are causing what kind of performance impact. So to check it out, you go to the tools area. It drops in a little menu called P3 Plugin Profiler, and when the page loads, basically what you need to do is tell it to run a scan. So it'll tell you how many plugins you've got installed. So on my blog here, I've got 22 plugins, and I'm going to click on Start Scan. And there's two options. You can either do a manual scan or an auto scan. An auto scan will go through and just randomly visit a few pages on your site. Manual scan, you have to do that visiting yourself. So if you click manual, you just got to go through and start clicking on links through your site. Just navigate around like you were some random robot trying to click on random links, and that will as it executes, it goes through and keeps track of the plugin performance. So if you do a manual scan, make sure you do click on quite a few links, as many as you can, for a couple of minutes, and that'll get a good amount of data to be able to profile your plugins. For today's demonstration, we're going to click on auto scan. So what this is doing is going through and clicking on random links in my website, and when it's done, it'll build up an idea about which plugins are causing what kind of performance load. Okay, so now the scanning is complete, I can click on View Results, and this will give me a nice yummy pie graph. And you can see there, if I wave over, I can see which plugins are causing what kind of load. So one of my social media ones, my Dig share bar plugin, which puts the little vertical share bar on each post, that's causing a 15% load. The contact form likewise is 12%. Then yeah, things like Relevancy, which is my search plugin for making WordPress search a bit better. So you can see here that all my plugins seem to be fairly evenly weighted. What you're looking for is something that takes up a large portion of graph, and you really need to look at whether that plugin is worth having for the performance impact that it's causing your site. So that's how you analyze the performance of your WordPress plugins and pick out the ones that are causing problems for your site. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.